Good Sunday, everybody. Thanks so much for checking out the weather with me today. My name is Jewel, and this is the Weather Channel of J7409. Folks, you can see it right here, the watches and warnings map as of now, and this is going to go through most of today, tomorrow, going right on up into Monday and Tuesday as the snow system begins to move up north, as you can see. There's so many watches and warnings, I cannot post them all. But here's something for each of you to remember. Click Show More. The link for this map will be posted. Then you click on the areas that you want and it'll take you right over to them and you can see what's going on. Now some of them are posted, but there's no way I can get them all posted. Also, for those of you who want to know about certain things, when you click Show More, well, I'll have chapters. You can watch what section you want to watch, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, everything that is in this pink, North Carolina, portions of South Carolina, northeastern Georgia, as you can see right here, over in Tennessee, we got a little bit of stuff going on in the pink in Alabama, moving over to Arkansas, and of course this is going to move on up, right on up the Appalachian Trail into Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, moving right on up as days go by into Maine. Now these are winter storm warnings. These are winter storm warnings, okay? Now, everything that's in the blue that you see, that comes from a little of northeastern Louisiana spreading across Mississippi and Alabama here. Also, the coastal sections of North Carolina, with the exclusion of Wilmington, moving right on down into South Carolina, right on up here, moving right on up, as you can see, into portions of the coastal sections of Virginia, then up into Pennsylvania, then up in Connecticut, and it's going to move on out. These are winter storm advisories. Winter storm advisories. That's what these things are. Now, let's check something else out. You can see down in South Carolina, right in here, we have one section with some counties that are under a ice storm warning at this time, and it will continue probably till this afternoon at some point. So this is a winter storm warning right here in South Carolina that you see. I've had a lot of people ask me about Georgia. Well, Georgia, here you go. Winter storm and wind impacts. It's looking like through tonight you can expect a level of impacts across north and central Georgia from this storm. Now, you can expect some snow and or ice accumulation, plus some strong winds. These are the main factors, but the snow over in the red, looking like Gainesville, moving on up in this area, the snow 2 to 4 inches and some ice. Your winds are going to get up to around 40 miles per hour. Over around the Barnesville area and in sections of these counties right in here in northeastern Georgia, you could get 4 to 8 inches of snow with ice and 50 mile per hour winds. When we move on down some around the Atlanta area, moving into Carlton, Rome, Dalton, maybe 2 inches of snow. I'm saying maybe 2 inches of snow. You're going to have some ice. Your wind's 40 miles per hour. Then it eases up a little bit. This is going to be mostly gusty winds from LaGrange, Grifton, moving right on over in this area here with rain. And your winds, you might get a dusting of snow possibly late this afternoon, but it won't be that much. It's going to be mostly rain, maybe a dusting, and your winds will be about 35. All rain as you move on down in Georgia, right in here as you see in these areas here, looking like just rain, maybe 25 mile per hour winds. Guys, don't forget to send me pictures or video or whatever you have. You know the deal. Click show more. Once again, it's very important you do that. There's a lot of information there for you. Scroll down till you find my email address and send it to me there, okay? Please send me some pictures at that address. I'd love to share them with everybody as the snow is everywhere. But we've got severe weather that may be popping up already early today. In Florida, along the coastline, we had a tornado warning, but it did not touch down to my knowledge as of now. But it's looking like, so far as severe weather goes today, we do have these isolated strong and severe storms that are looking very possible in parts of the Florida Peninsula, also the Keys area, along with the coastal areas of the Carolinas. Now, these will be around, chance of them all day, especially later this afternoon as the day grows on. Now, expect the chance of some damaging winds if you have these, maybe even a rumble of thunder, along with possible tornadoes. Yes, we got a chance of some possible tornadoes popping up. As you can see, down the coastlines of North Carolina, moving down into Florida, and that wind is at 5% chance. Now, if we have any of these downdraft winds, I've told you about them many, many times. They're awful. They do a lot of damage, and we do have that chance of a tornado. Let's hope none of this materializes into tornadoes, with just mostly thunderstorms and rain. I know many of you have asked me questions in the comments about your areas. I'm more than happy to answer them. I need to know the town that you live in, as well as the state. So feel free to ask me anything for your area, but just don't say I live in Georgia or this or that or the other. Let me know the town and the state, and I'll be glad to answer your comments as best as I can with information that I have. We have to remember now, all of this can change anytime, sometimes. The weather's nuts, as we all know. But this is what it's looking like right now. This morning around 9 a.m. We're going to move this up some and change it. You can see it's going to move on up through. This is around 3 p.m. this afternoon. Still some snow over in northwestern South Carolina, down in Georgia, and the mountainous areas of North Carolina with ice moving up into Virginia, portions of North Carolina, and West Virginia. We'll hop on over to Monday morning really early. You can see it's going to spread on out now. Now, for us along the coast right here, we're going to see mostly rain, but we have a good chance of coastal flooding. Now, I am under a flood watch from around 1 p.m. this afternoon till 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. The wind's going to blow, my friends, big time. Let's see if we can turn the particles on here. Don't know if they'll show up. There they go. You can see how this is all going to change. Now, when it starts to move on up, this these little areas you see, this is going to be the wind circulation, the way that it's going, and it's going to be pushing in as you see it happening, okay? Now, right now, this is around 7 a.m. I'm going to take those particles off so you can see better. You can see, still got snow. Appalachian Trail, mountainous areas, North Carolina, snow in Tennessee, Kentucky, moving right on up through West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire. This is wet snow where it's yellow, and where it's green, that's rain with snow, moving right on up into Maine. Now, what I tried to get across to you guys last night, I want to put this back down right quick, and I had such bad internet problems. Let's hope this gets through. Is another system. I'm going to run this up now to Thursday afternoon around 5 p.m. Now, we're going to have a cold boundary that is going to be attacked by Arctic air that's going to be coming down from Canada, okay? And from the Gulf of Mexico, you see this precipitation? Well, a low is going to form, and that's going to bring rain. Now, this is Thursday afternoon around 5. Of course, this timing can be all kind of things, folks. It might not be 5 o'clock. It might be 3 or 4, but this gives you the general idea of what's going on. Now, when we move this up to Friday morning early around 1 a.m., it's going to start, when it meets all this cold air, to turn to snow. Now, this is the 21st. This is this coming Friday, starting right in this area as we move through to around 6 a.m. Friday. South Carolina, down in southern North Carolina as of now. It could change, and over into Georgia. More snow and freezing rain, and I still got snow up here. Can you believe that? Let's go to Friday afternoon. My goodness, Jesus say it ain't so. We got more ice. This is nothing but freezing rain, folks, from these sections of North and South Carolina and Georgia, and this is nothing but pure snow. Looking like Virginia Beach area, you can get some snow too if this system does prove to do what it's looking like it's going to do. Now, I've checked this on many models. It's showing up on most of them. I will keep my eyes on this and keep everyone informed. But if you didn't get any snow out of the system that's going on now, well, you might get some coming up in a few days, so don't feel left out. Now, as we move right along, we'll come up to, now this is like a daytime storm, okay? We'll move it up to nighttime Friday around 10 p.m. Still snow, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee. We got Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. Still got that dreaded freezing rain that's going to cause so much problem for so many people, as you can see. And this includes Charleston, down in here. You're going to get some of this freezing rain if all of this pans out the way that it's looking like. Sunday morning, or Saturday morning, I should say, around 2 a.m., looking like I'm going to get a little bit of ice, but it should turn over to rain at that point for me, with the ice being mostly going west of Highway 17 in North Carolina, and all these portions still down around Georgia, South Carolina. Lots of snow as it moves on up in the Delmarva Peninsula and in southern New Jersey at that time. So let's move this right down a little bit, and we'll see how far this system may go. 11 a.m. Saturday. I'm still getting snow, folks. Can you believe that? Let's hope this map isn't 100% correct anyway. I don't need all this snow. Nobody needs this much snow. But maybe it won't turn out to be so bad. Maybe it might not materialize, but I'm just telling you, it's looking like it's going to. This is something we're going to have to watch really closely, because this system finally reaches Maine about Saturday evening, late around 7 p.m. All of these sections are going to be getting snow. As we bring this back down now, I want to show you, this is going to start about midnight Thursday, and it's going to go all day Friday and all day Saturday, and all of these sections right in here. I don't think it affects western Tennessee too much, but this could turn out to be a real nor'easter and act like one. The system coming through right now is very odd. It came from the north and went to the south. Usually they come from the south and go to the north. It's like crazy, man. The weather's really mixed up. I know, lots of things going on, but I'm reporting what I'm finding to try to help you keep aware of what might be coming your way and to keep you safe. So that's what it's looking like right now. Here we have the NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Thank you, Levi, for letting us use this. What's going to happen today through Tuesday? Well, let's turn the map on and I'm going to let you know, okay? It looks like heavy snow for parts of the central and southern Appalachians, lower Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic, and the Northeast today. We got some significant rain and freezing rain for parts of the Mid-Atlantic and the central and southern Appalachians, with light rain and freezing rain for parts of the Northeast today. Some heavy rain and strong thunderstorms and high winds. You can be expected to impact the coastal sections of the southern mid-Atlantic and southeast coast today into tomorrow, as I have showed you in the severe weather outlook maps. Now, a strong storm over the southeast and southern Appalachians. It's going to move northeastward inland from the coast to southeastern Canada by Tuesday. Now, this system will produce rain, thunderstorms, snow, freezing rain from the lower Mississippi Valley to the southeast and southern mid-Atlantic for Sunday. Heavy snow is going to extend from the Tennessee Valley, central southern Appalachians, and parts of the mid-Atlantic, with significant rain and freezing rain over parts of the southeast, central southern Appalachians, mid-Atlantic from this morning to tonight. Now, it's looking like this evening into Monday morning, some heavy snow will extend into parts of the Ohio Valley, lower Great Lakes, and northeast. Also, we got freezing rain that's going to move into parts of the northern mid-Atlantic and northeast. Furthermore, this rain will move into parts of northern mid-Atlantic areas and southern New England overnight tonight, Sunday night. Now, by Monday, as a storm moves across the northeast, the rain will develop over the coastal regions of Maine, with heavy snow inland. Light snow will linger over parts of the central and southern Appalachians into the northeast by Monday evening into Tuesday. Now, the heavy rain will end overnight Monday over Maine. The combination of snow and ice, that may cause some hazards when it comes to road conditions during this storm. So be aware of that and stay safe. Meanwhile, a boundary over central Canada. It's going to move into the upper Midwest by this evening. Now, this system will produce some light snow over parts of the upper Mississippi Valley and the upper Great Lakes for today, and begin to start to wind down by Monday evening. By Tuesday morning, a wave of low pressure over the northern high plains is going to move into the northern plains. What's that going to bring? Light snow to develop across the parts of the northern Rockies and northern high plains, right into the northern plains overnight, Monday into Tuesday morning. And this is going to cause hazardous driving conditions with reduced visibility because of the snow. Weak onshore flow. We got a weak onshore flow now. It's approaching upper level energy. It will develop light rain and higher elevation snow over parts of the Pacific Northwest by Monday evening right through Tuesday. Moreover, the upper level energy will move over California, producing a scattered area of rain Monday evening into Tuesday. And that's a check of your weather and what's going on, folks. Everyone, please stay warm if you can. It's so cold, I know, but it's going to get colder. We're going to have a warm up, especially over on the East Coast. We've got all these little nasty ice storms and snow and wind and rain and flooding going on right now this weekend, but it'll warm up a tad before this next system comes through. But when this next system comes through that I keep talking about, if it does form the way that it's looking like it's going to, it's going to be the coldest yet. So keep that in mind. Thanks so much for watching, my YouTube family and friends. I love you so much. Thank you for everything you do for me. Please share this with your friends, your family, and on your social media to help me keep people aware and safe of just what might be coming their way so they won't get caught short, okay? If you haven't subscribed and you are into the weather, all kinds of weather content, please consider doing so. Click the J7409 Weather Ensemble in the bottom right-hand corner. Click that bell and check off all to get all my latest videos. I would appreciate it so very much. Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day, my friends. And peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for watching.